Hey YTPC, I guess we'll start this video over. I'm trying a new I don't know setup for on location kind of setup, um, and I didn't think about having my microphone that I normally have in my um, office area. So using my mic on my laptop, so we'll see how it sounds. Um, but I've already started smoking it. This is my probably third or fourth bowl since I've cracked open the jar. This is going to be my, I guess, first impressions, or I guess not first impressions, but impression. We'll call it tobacco talk because it's not really a review, just talking about the blend, I guess. But tomorrow, I'm recording this on the 11th, so it'll probably come out tomorrow on the 12th. Sutliff is doing another tobacco series, kind of like the Birds of a Feather. There'll be all limited runs of the tobacco. They're only doing, I think, 7,500 tins. And it's called Pipe Force. And the one that will be released on the 12th is episode 4. So they're kind of doing like a Star Wars kind of thing where it's like episode 4, 5, 6, and then episode 1, 2, and 3. But they'll be released throughout this year and into next year. So this is episode 4. It's a it's a yeah, I think most of them come into like the focus it very well. It's a some kind of crumble cake. Um, Smelling it from the jar, it's like I get kind of red Virginia. And when I smoke it, it's kind of a mustiness, real Oriental forward. I remember the first bowl I had, I felt like it was more, I got more Latakia, but now as I smoke it more often, it's definitely more Oriental with like a just very subtle sweetness, red Virginia flavor. Um, I have some, I guess, specs on it. It is on Tobacco Reviews. It's from Sutliff, blended by Per Jensen. It says it's an other blend type with contents of Latakia, Oriental and Turkish, and Virginias. It's crumble cake, no flavoring. And then on the cigar merchant website is where I got the description. It says it's a light Oriental focused English mixture, accentuated with two novel stove tobaccos, Rustica and Catarini. So with it having Rustica, it doesn't really, it's not super strong like you would think. Maybe I'm just not smoking enough of it. The Orientals are musky and herbal, bringing much of the flavor alongside Red Virginia tang and wood, as well as spice from the stoved Catarini. The stoved Rustica offers a stout body and peppery sensation, harmonizing with a light Latakia smokiness. So I definitely get the muskiness from, because I remember when I first started, the first bowl I had was real, or might have been my second bowl, because the first bowl I got a lot of more like the smokiness, the Latakia smokiness, and then I think my second bowl was definitely more musky, and then I can kind of see the pepperiness from think they said the Rustica. Oh, and very subtle sweetness from Virginia. Drinking some Death Wish Blue and Berried. It's their blueberry coffee. It's really good. Um, when I first saw it on the shelf, I was like, man, it sounds amazing. Like it was, I think tasting notes are like blueberry and vanilla. Like gosh, that's just that sounds great. And 17 bucks a bag, at least here in Indiana. I don't know. And we were low on coffee or getting pretty. I think we're out of coffee, and I was like, I need to order some for my buddy. He owns Blue Lion Roasters now, and I just haven't gotten a chance to order any from him or go pick it up. Kind of windy. This is not a windproof lighter, but so I was like, we'll go get some coffee, and I saw it there, and I was like, nah, you know what? I'll just try it and see how it is, and it's really good. I I don't know if I could spend 17 bucks on it every time though, so that'd be one of those things I might try to see if it's on sale. Yeah, it's I'm not super impressed with it. I think it's decent. I'm probably gonna buy a tin of it because one of the things that they're doing is every tin, one, okay, not every tin, one in every 10 tins has a challenge coin, which is a pretty cool thing. You know, go buy a tin and see if you have a coin, and hopefully you do, and then you can collect all six or whatever. Smoking out of my Walkanoy bent billiard. I think that's what this would be called. I'll post more pictures of it. I've shown it before. Yeah, it's worth a shot if you like Oriental forward tobaccos, which I don't mind them. I guess I rather it be like Virginia forward or something with like Orientals as a like condiment. Crazy bird noise. I kind of like doing videos out here. So I'm trying to get my setup to where it's easily mobile. I can just bring the camera out, whatever, set it up real quick, and so hopefully do some more videos out. So this is like technically my backyard. Um, this right here, I guess, is part of my property, but I mean, it's never mowed. There's like a farmer that comes and mows it every once in a while, and then bales the hay. Um, so I mean, technically, if I wanted to mow all that, I could, but it's just, I mean, what am I going to do with all that yard? I mean, eventually, maybe if we're here long enough and kids get older and they want to do some like I don't know dirt bikes or something like that, maybe it'd be a cool area. Not too windy. I know I haven't done a video in a while, so I'll try to be better with maybe checking in. And I got some stuff I want to do, but I just haven't find it. I guess trying to find the time to do it, and I just can't do it. It's true. I was staying pretty caught up with you like watching videos, but our network went down at work because most of the time I watch videos is at work now, just because that's when I have the most downtime while running machines, and I can just listen to stuff or watch videos, and that's when I did most of my uh, YouTube video watching, content consumption. But our network and internet and stuff was down for like a week, and I don't have the best cell service in the building. Um, so I wasn't able to. I was pretty bored at work those days. Um, but yeah, so I've been trying to get caught back up on videos, and then hopefully we'll put some more stuff out. It would be so dang windy out. Anyways, that's it for me. I just wanted to do a quick tobacco talk. Maybe I'll be like kind of a series or whatever where I don't review it. I just kind of talk about it because I'm impressing myself. I feel like understanding the tasting notes when I tried tobaccos. Like this one, I didn't read anything about it. I just smoked it, and I was like, okay, I think this is Oriental Forward. I'm getting muskiness. I'm getting Red Virginia sweetness, um, and all that was, I'd mentioned. I think I, got a little hint of Latakia the first time I smoked it, or more Latakia, I guess. And all those are tasting notes in the description and stuff that I've read. So I think my palate is developing, or I'm starting, I guess have that memory of what stuff tastes like. I've always kind of wanted to buy separate components and smoke everything by itself, like Perique, Latakia, Burley, all that stuff. Just smoke it how it is before it's blended, and eventually I probably still will, just because I think it's a good experiment. If you like are really interested in like the blending part of it, like understanding what goes in blends and stuff like that. I think it's a good experiment to do. Um, yeah, I got a couple other, I guess, tobacco talks that coming up maybe eventually. I'm trying to smoke through some stuff I already have open before opening other things, and you know how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon in the next one.